Your name?
Hi, my name is Eric Ramsey.
And Eric, where were you from 1986 to 1991?
From 1986 to 1991, I was at Auburn University on a football scholarship.
What was the biggest problem of how black athletes fared in the athletic world compared with white student athletes?
One of the biggest problems for me is how black athletes fared in the real world as opposed to white student athletes, that blacks and whites didn't live in the same dorm. Also, the curriculum was set up where the first several classes that I took was, we called them crip courses or romper room, because they didn't do anything as for giving you an academic advantage, as far as, if you wanted a degree or some kind of degree making course. So I took it upon myself to take courses. At first I ended up in criminal justice pre-law, but I was discouraged from taking that because of having to go to football practice. So I changed it to criminology, because I felt that that would help better than just taking any kind of course. Also, when I did take courses that would allow me the opportunity to get a college degree, I was discouraged by the academic department to not go so fast or to take lower class, just classes that would keep me eligible to play football. Several teachers also came to me and told me that, not teachers, I'm sorry, several professors also came to me and told me that they were encouraged to give me a failing grade as well. In the 1980s, before I attended Auburn University, an overwhelming majority of whites had graduated when only 4 of 100 blacks had graduated at that same 6-year period. As a way to pacify us to perform on the football field, a lot of times the coaches will give us illegal benefits that are prohibited by the NCAA. I was one such athlete that did. I received money and gifts in order to perform on the football field. As a way to detract us from getting an education, a lot of times we were given benefits, which included money and gifts, which was illegal as far as NCAA's rules are concerned. I was given these benefits several times for several years, and I tape recorded several of those transactions, thus leading to the situation that we end up having, where Auburn was eventually put on probation. Over the past 25 years, NCAA rules continue to be broken by colleges like Auburn. After I left, over 10, 11 of the SEC schools, they were put on probation for doing the same thing. And again, the beneficiaries of these illegal benefits are blacks, and blacks are punished for them, even though we're the ones performing on the football field. One of the biggest statements that I made is that athletes should be paid, because most of us are from low socioeconomic backgrounds, and we are deserving of this money that we create for the universities, which back even when I played at Auburn reached it was $18 million a year on football alone. Imagine the revenue and all the money that has been made by coaches, who have 7-figure salaries, and the players who perform on the football field, they can't even get $200 in order to take a plane trip home. So pretty much the same thing is happening still. The rules still haven't been changed, and the athletes are still, getting these these benefits that the NCAA have deemed illegal. But they're the reason that I call it the 100-yard line, because of the millions and billions of dollars that the universities are making off the backs of these athletes, in which, like back in the day, slaves did all the labor and the owners got all the pay, and that's the same.